3 of the Tenerife hiking adventure. I'm back out on the trail, the GR131, hiking across Tenerife, goes right across the island. Today I'm going through the crater. So through the crater, the volcanic crater for El Teide. I'm hiking from El Portillo to the Parador hotel. So I've come in sort of slightly late. It's now 11 o'clock or almost 11:15. I've got to get the bus back at 4 o'clock. And I've got 5 hours to do this leg, which is a bit of a push. There's a bit of pressure on getting the miles done. Otherwise I'll be stuck out here in the desert where it goes to 0 degrees in the evening. So it's another adventure. I'll be circling El Teide today, walking around its base, walking around inside this crater that goes all the way around. You can see the edge here. I'm at altitude 8,000 feet. Got to make sure I keep breathing properly. Make sure that I keep getting the oxygen in my lungs. Good to know I haven't got lost already. 16.2 kilometers. Done a couple of kilometers already. Can feel it in my chest actually. My heart is beating quite fast, even though a bit of an incline here. So I think I might slow the pace down slightly and pick up a bit more pace later on, just so I acclimatise to this altitude. You don't want any sort of complications out here when you're on your own. I feel a little bit lightheaded, I'd have to say. I set off quite a big pace and I'm not feeling brilliant. So I think I should slow down slightly, pace myself, because I don't want to faint out here in the wilderness. There's nobody else here on this trail today. Tenerife is in sort of a lockdown for the next 14 days, started last night. So there's more restrictions and that means there's less people coming out here. So if you did pass out on the trail, you might not get found for quite a long time. Amazing rock formations. These all came out of the volcano, huge chunks. This is all the magma, and you see the lava flows in between here and Teide. You can clearly see now the crater, the edge of the crater as I come round. It's like a circular crater all the way around the main volcano, El Teide. And I think it was 1798 when most of this came out. There's usually snow covering the top of Mount Teide, but it's late this year, so I'm hoping that in the next few weeks we're going to get some snow and I'll get up there in the snow. I am going to do the final push to the summit. It's going to take me 2 days. That'll be a special adventure. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures and leads me beside still waters. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Believe it or not, this is like a walk in the park. A little bit of a breeze, but that's nice, it cools you down. Absolutely nobody here, nobody's doing this walk today apart from me. Got the whole place to myself. Got amazing views of the rocks and the cliffs and the edge of the crater. Amazing view of Mount Teide. What more could you want? been walking for 1 hour now, 1.5 hours almost. So I'm making good progress. I'm not hanging about, as you can tell. I'm keeping a good pace. 11 kilometers to go. Do you remember the John Wayne films? You remember the Indians would come to the top of the cliff like that as the wagons pass through in the Wild West? In the sun over there, it must be at least 20. Feels like more when you're pushing through and we're trying to cover some miles. But here I get in the shade and it's a lovely temperature. Who knows what's round the next corner? You know that whatever it is, it's going to be spectacular around here. I literally have to pinch myself just to check that I'm actually here. It's better to live a little bit dangerously, I think. If you're too careful, life isn't living anymore. So going down now, it's an area where the water runs off to. You can see it looks like a floodplain. You can see straight ahead of me. You can see where the snow actually runs off. So it would have been nice to have a white Christmas, wouldn't it? Who knows, if we have some snow on Mount TD this week, we may get a white Christmas in Tenerife. It is immaculate though. Inside the national park, there's no litter whatsoever. They must come around and collect stuff because there's nothing. And outside the national park, there was quite a bit of rubbish. I've got some bread, I've got sardines, and I've got... These are quite good, aren't they? Good little snack to take with you. Pepperoni bars or whatever. At this point I'm getting slightly nervous because time is pressing on. 1 hour and 3/4 until the bus goes. I don't really know where I am. The map doesn't really show me from the GPS, so I don't really know how far I've got to go. It's not so nice when you don't know how far you've got to go and you know you've got limited time, because I don't want to miss this bus. It is spectacular, but as you get tired, it becomes less spectacular, doesn't it? Finally, some information board. 12.7 kilometers I've done. I got 3.7 kilometers to do. Look at these rocks. Well, opening up into a real huge area of the crater. So I've just got to get round this ridge somehow. No matter how you do it, you always end up rushing and running at the end. At least I do. It's 3:20 now. Bus goes at just before 3:45. So, and this track, obviously you can see the hotel, which sends you right the way around a huge loop. You can see the hotel's there, and here's the loop around. The hotel's in sight. Getting closer through this windy rocky path. The bus is waiting. Oh my goodness. Will I make it? Last push. Can I make the bus? On these day trip adventures, it's always right down to the wire. Here's the bus. So I got the bus and I got back home safely. So what an adventure. So that's 3 parts done of the GR131, the Tenerife hiking adventure. Just 2 parts to go until I'd have completed and walked through the whole of Tenerife. Can't believe it, only 2 parts to go. Join me next time when I'll be walking the 4th part of the hike. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.